Well, basically, Bach With Verse is an organization, a non-profit organization that sends me around the world to play for underserved audiences, we like to say. So there are three basic programs at this point. I've been 3 times to Palestine for 3 or 4 weeks at a time, playing primarily for children, but also for adults. And then I've been twice to Afghanistan, leaving next week to go back. And then I play a lot in prisons. For inmates in prison, it's a chance to go over the wall. And for children, it's just a chance to, for them to sit and be present to hear music. Then on top of it, those Bach suites are some of the best music ever written. And they're also quite simple. So even for people who live in Afghanistan or people who've only heard headbanger music, it's still accessible because it's simple, but it's also really emotional. So I've had some incredible reactions from people. There was a little boy in an orphanage in Palestine who said that the music made him feel like he'd just come home. There's a kid who basically had no home. And I have fantastic letters from inmates in prisons. I just spent 2 weeks in California playing in 13 different facilities. And one guy told me, he said, I thought I'd never say this, but I was glad I was in prison to hear this concert today. This is done by an inmate in Soledad prison. And I'm going to put together a little video of some film of me performing in San Quentin and Solano prison, together with a bunch of art and writing that inmates have done. This came out of my head. There's a fairy tale about a birch tree and a beaver who fall in love. But that's what it sounds like in Pashto. Kalono orande der lare yawa wana useda chibili namida. Yawa waraz bili yawe mili yasarkasta walar. Halta hagu de yausag lahusara chibrenda namida. Pomina ke walwed. Once upon a time, very far away, many years ago, there lived a young birch tree named Billy. One day, Billy ran off and joined the circus. There, he fell in love with a beaver named Brenda, and by good fortune, she loved him in return. Brenda worked as the knife thrower's assistant, while Billy, due to his poor verbal skills, could only find work as the tent pole under the big top. There he was forced every evening to watch as the knife thrower barely missed Brenda's trembling form. Don't worry, Billy, Brenda would say. He hardly ever misses. Love was hard for Billy and Brenda. Love was hard for Billy and Brenda. Love was hard for Billy and Brenda. But love can conquer